What's up, everyone? My name's Chris Marshall with my boy Frank G. We are the hosts of Build the Empire podcast. Frank G, tell the people what we do.
What's going on, everybody? Chris and we discuss established empires while showcasing us building ours.
Woo! Wait, feels good to be back on
Let
the
it
mic.
out. Let
Feels
it out.
good to be back on the mic. Where you been, kid? Where you been?
I've been all over. Philadelphia, Florida. Now stuck in my room.
Stuck in your room, chilling in Philadelphia and Florida. What were you doing in Philly? Because I actually just booked a trip for Philly for October 16th.
I was in Philly for work. So I was doing an inventory supervising job, and
I've been doing inventory supervising. I mean, this is an audio platform. People typically don't see the video, so you can't be looking at me all. Like
I was doing this for the audio. I was waiting for you to say something.
I mean,
That
at
was
that
just
point,
very
it's
rude.
Just bad.
That was just very rude.
I apologize, friend to friend. My bad.
What are you doing?
What am I doing? I do a
'Cause
lot
if
of
you-
things, my friend.
If you book something in Philly, don't sound like it's gonna be that great. But what are you doing in Philly?
The way you're looking at me, maybe people should tune into the video because I don't like it. I feel a lot of like I just feel uncomfortable. I actually booked Andrew Schultz.
For who?
Me,
Just you?
maybe.
What's that smirk on your face? Maybe people should be watching this video.
Well, maybe I have a lady friend, but I tell you, if that lady friend don't work out, I booked it for you too, kid. So keep October 16th just in case.
I got a wedding around that time. But Andrew Schultz, that's pretty cool actually. Not terrible. There's not much to do in Philly, I feel like, but
I felt
cheesesteaks.
that too. I definitely want a cheesesteak. I mean, we're all show. I mean, look, for the next 8 weeks, I'm going to a different city bi-weekly for the next 8 weeks. So that's 4 cities in 8 weeks.
It was an interesting way you describe that to the people.
Yeah. I feel like I'm going on a city tour, man. Bi-weekly is a new city. But I mean, first step is with my boy on the other side of the mic, my co-host, my good friend.
Yes, sir. Going to Nashville, Tennessee.
Nashville, Tennessee. On what day?
Thursday, August 26th, baby. 3-0. Turning 3-0.
My
Next
boy's
chapter.
30.
Next decade.
People, I feel like, at least how not the people I so much surround myself with, because I am so excited to turn 30 and build the empire and truly watch it grow since the 20s was all about planting the seeds. I mean, it's good to know that my people love being 30, because a lot of people hate it.
Well, I think that's just like a stigma. What do people really hate about it? But also the people who say like, damn, I'm turning 30. I mean, that majority of people probably have that initial thought.
I would say majority does, but I don't think they see the perception the way I see it. I'm just like, oh shit, 30, like no doubt.
Well,
like I secured the bag in my 20s, so my 30s are going to be dope.
Well, I mean, anyone that appreciates like life itself, I mean, you're growing old. It's a beautiful thing to grow old. You want to hit 80.
That's a scary thing.
I mean, it's a beautiful thing because you're unlocking new chapters of your life. You're learning, you're growing, you're building. You secured your bag, you said, in your 20s. I mean, you still doing that? And
I don't really secure the bag, but I certainly planted the foundation to secure the bag. In fact, I kind of want to lead the show into what did you do in the last like 2 weeks to make money? Because I felt like in the last 2 weeks, I've either saved or made a shit ton of money.
You saved or
like even this purchase I made, which was to put gold around my neck, I feel like I did in a very strategic way because
hold on a second now.
It was cheap. I had the hookup. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on a second. I cannot believe
even my boy booking a spirit flight.
I can't believe you just brought up buying a gold chain in a category of smart spending and saving money.
Hold On.
And don't tell
Hold
me
on.
gold is a investment for your money.
It is a good precious metal to have.
That could easily be lost around your neck.
It is an asset. It is not a liability. It is an asset.
Mm-hmm. So you got a nice discount on a gold piece, so you're happy with yourself.
Sure. Now, yeah, it was still a decent amount, but I got a good discount when gold was at a low. So if gold was to increase like it was a year ago, I
Mm-hmm.
actually may break even on my purchase.
You're gonna sell the chain eventually, potentially.
I don't. I mean, if I'm struggling
Eventually,
for cash,
potentially.
I heard you. If I'm, if I'm strapped for cash and like I'm in a bind where like I'm in jail and my boy needs bond money and I ain't have nothing, even though the cops
You,
probably took my chain.
yeah, your chain ain't accessible at that point, man.
I
Nothing
hear you.
is. I wouldn't be able to get to you.
Which, by the way, for the listeners who are listening, who've been following me and Frank G and our journey, knows that I was arrested in Miami about a month ago, and I hired a lawyer who coincidentally had the same initials as Frank JG, who currently is on the podcast right now.
Yes,
And
sir.
Frank JG on Friday had my case dismissed and dropped.
I have to be honest. I had full expectations that he was going to do his job excellent.
Was that based on the conviction I had, or was that based on the initials?
I want to say both, but realistically, if we're being real, it's the conviction was silly.
Because that shit was silly.
Yeah.
Silly. That was a waste of
So
money.
that's that leading off into how much money you saved and
Well, in a way, I felt like I
months
saved money there. I felt like I saved money there because he cost me about $3,000, and I felt like that whole instance could have cost me like 10 grand. So I feel like I
yeah.
saved 7 grand.
I mean, it's a good way of thinking for sure. I mean, you're always trying to save money, right? I mean,
That's what I'm trying to do, baby.
oh, you're always trying to save the chips and get a deal, I guess, right? That's why we
That's
had
what I'm trying to do. That's why we take Spirit Airlines, you know?
talking about Spirit Airlines. So going away for the 3-0, one of my
Talk to me.
buddies had to book the flight late, and these flights, it's just ridiculous. Flights these days, $500 from New York to Nashville, Tennessee.
So I'm going to Austin, Texas on September 30th, and everybody booked a United flight, which was about 550, and then I looked and found a flight for $125, flying via Spirit nonstop, good times.
Good times.
Now
Okay, I was gonna ask.
it was good times, normal times. It was within the time frame they're going. It was like 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. and then coming home was like 3 p.m. and to 6 p.m. Great times. And I'm like, dope. I pretty much saved like $350, $400, which I allocated that money and bought gold when it was on its way down.
All right, we we sacrifice in certain areas or save smart.
This is what I'm
Smartly.
doing, baby.
Uh-huh.
I did buy an Amazon at 3,300. I saw that come down from 3,700. Currently, it's 3,200, so I lost $100 thus far. But I am confident I'll make money in the long run.
I am sure in the long run you will make some money, but I bet it doesn't feel good, regardless, to watch that go down a little bit.
It does not feel good to spend 3,300 to see
It
your
instantly
investment.
dropped.
Yeah, but on the flip side, Ethereum is making me
Yeah,
cake.
yeah, man. Definitely bounced back. Certainly, Bitcoin, Ethereum, even Doge moved a little bit. So it's just weird. Obviously there's spikes. We haven't had our stock guy in a while.
Our kid's busy doing his own thing. The only
He's
reason why Ethereum is kind of increasing is the NFT market right now is booming.
yeah. You see a lot of people coming out with their own NFTs right now.
It's not even that. There's about five main projects of NFTs: OpenSeas, CryptoPunks. You got Gary V, V Friends, but there's only really 5 to 7 actual projects where you'd make money. And it bothers me so much, man, because there are things I've been watching where things are like 10K, 20K, 30K. And I knew like instinctly that it would double up the investment within 6 to 12 months. And I was exactly right. It's more so. It's 300%ing the investment. So that's frustrating.
Frustrating you never got into it. Hindsight
Yeah,
right
of
there.
course. Look, to drop, it's hard for me to drop fucking 3 grand on a goddamn fucking gold chain, right? So like to drop fucking 10K,
Well, like
20,000,
it's not really hard. It's just, I guess, hard.
unnecessary.
Well, it's hard for you because you are financially smart, or you're not trying to spend recklessly.
Correct. I mean, 3K is literally a month of expenses and overhead, like with a house and a car and
Yeah,
food.
yeah. I mean, that's the purchase you could get in trouble making potentially.
Yeah. And I just did it in the process of buying weed. Yeah, sure. Fuck it. Give me that gold chain on top of that zip.
Well, I mean, not everyone's weed guy is also, I guess, dealing with
They do
jewelry.
it.
Yeah.
I tell you, man. I go over there like I gotta. I'm fucking. It's a pain in the balls. It's a pain in the balls. He put a $15,000 Rolex on me with the chain. I'm like, bro, I like this, but go fuck yourself.
Yeah, well, you can't blame him from trying, I guess, right? He's a salesman. That does make sense.
I mean, it does make sense, but it sure is difficult to cope at times because and then he's in your ear and he's like, "You're rich, man. You're rich." I'm not exactly rich, you prick.
I mean, yeah, Rich has many meetings, but I would say to not comfortably rich, where you could do whatever the fuck you want, at
So
least every day.
between him giving me a deal because I essentially got the chain at a whole price, uh,
Wholesale price.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So between that, my crypto's kind of going up, my other trades going up.
I mean, stock
This,
market for me is certainly going up. It's
yeah, well,
definitely been nice.
this year is another year like last year, where if you're entering the game,
Yeah, yeah.
it's like, I mean, it's 30% gains taking a shit. Like,
Well, it's very fortunate for the people who got in last year to see something like this back to back, because that's certainly not the case normally.
no, it's not. And for people who got in the past year or two, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of relevant on how much money you have invested. I mean, if you put 10K in, I guess even if you put 10K in, it's up 30% and you make 3K. It's a decent amount. But if you put like 1,000 and you're up 300, it doesn't feel as good as when it's scaled when you have
No,
100,000 in and there's $30,000 gains. You're like, holy shit.
well, that's what. Yeah. Well, that's what time is, right? Building your portfolio. Unless you already are getting in when you have that money, which is probably shouldn't be the case. You should probably be getting in way before you have all that money.
Well, even if you have that money, you need to be educated to plant that money in a strategic fashion.
Yeah, yeah. If you're just buying a block of Amazon, you should probably be strategic about that one.
It's dickhead. I mean, if we didn't know what a block was until a month ago, what do you think our audience thinks?
Yeah, well, I mean, if we had Ankit on, he'd be able to explain that a block is 100 shares.
100 shares. So a block of Amazon will be about 320 G's. 320 G's. Let me tell you, man, my investments are
Wait,
going.
yeah, okay.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
They're going very smoothly. I mean, I'm up. I mean, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. I'm up like 70% on Microsoft, Amazon, Facebook. I'm up 100% on Google. So technically, I could sell half of my shares and be playing with house money, where I like it's just completely free and let that rock for my entire life. My Apple option is up $1,000. For every dollar Apple currently increases, I make 100.
Yeah, I was you and Ankit you brought it up from Ankit to get into that, and then I actually just bought more Apple instead. But yeah, I mean,
Same shit.
it is similar, but I mean, it certainly would be nice to all of a sudden watch $1 go up in the stock market, $100 go up in the account.
Yeah, and I still have another year and a half of that. So
Yeah, and it's
I mean,
Apple.
yeah, so I'm hoping Apple kind of taps out in a year and a half, March 2023, at around 220, 230. I make a quick 7, 8 grand right there, right there.
Yeah, man. I mean, investment wise, that's great. I mean, recently, other than the stock market, chasing the cash, we're making a check every 2 weeks. I mean, I'm
Earned
recently,
income, huh? Earned income.
yeah,
Hey man,
that's what I'm
people,
saying.
bro, I hear you. You know, people be hating on earned income. They want passive income, they want royalty income, they want all this fucking bullshit. But let me tell you, the best income is passive income, but earned income ain't so bad.
I mean, earned income is not bad when it's when it's making you
Very,
happy, like, and
it's
it's a nice
dignified.
number, and it's also a nice number. It's not like terrible. I mean, like you said in the past, and everyone who we've interviewed in the past that has done something. I mean, it is the money you make to do whatever else you want, whether it's a dream of building something or maybe you want to travel the world.
I'm trying to travel the world, but unfortunately, due to
The
sickness,
coronavirus,
yeah, I can't do that. So
yeah.
I'm on like my 10th city of this year, and I'm getting bored as hell, to be honest.
Well, it's. I mean, the cities are cool, but it's definitely nice to break it up with like a tropical
Um,
mix.
yeah,
Or like a
and not
new accent, new
man,
culture.
it is literally more money to go to these cities than it is to like go to an all inclusive in Mexico or the
Yeah.
Bahamas, like in
Yeah.
the Atlantis Bahamas. But like, bro, these cities are fucking expensive.
Yeah. I mean, I was just in Orlando, but I also went to an attraction and I was in Disney. That was expensive. Certainly spent nearly all my cash that I brought. I mean, I got it about right, but it's like $30 a friggin' drink there.
I mean, if you're traveling the world in Epcot, that's a lot of money, kid.
Yeah, yeah. So I had to get some beers at some places and then some cocktails at others.
I can't imagine. I could only imagine you were very selective.
I was. I mean, I've
Ukraine, I'll take a beer.
I visit. I mean, I also got suggestions for people. You know, apparently the avocado
Gross.
margarita in Mexico. No, it was delicious.
Let me tell you something. There's two things I typically am not going to be a fond of. For years now, I've been saying the same two things. I'll eat anything except uh,
Olives.
olives and avocado, and I'll eat both. And I prefer avocado more so than olives. Like avocado is not like like an avocado and peanut roll at a sushi place, although it's not sushi, is a great goddamn roll.
I'm sure you also like.
I don't
Um,
like avocado on any type of hamburgers.
I was gonna say guacamole and chips.
I do like guacamole and chips. That's another
That
way
is,
that I consume avocado.
I would say that is 90% avocado. So you like avocado in
I
in
don't mind. I
circumstances.
don't mind avocado, but
Yeah.
like the whole, you know what it is with avocado? I feel like maybe 5 to 7 years ago, it somehow became trendy. I don't like it.
Well, yeah, yeah, it became this huge like health food, like a health giant, power food. I mean,
Yeah,
the
I don't like
farmers
it.
who make that, I've seen like documentaries on. It's crazy.
And now olives, man.
Olives are great. Olives are great.
See,
Mixed
there's nothing.
olives.
There's nothing more frustrating in life than when you meet someone who thinks olives are great because they're gonna try and convince you that
I
olives are great.
I have not once, and I've known you've not liked olives for years. I have not once tried to convince you that olives are great. What is there convincing about olives are being great? I already
I,
know it's either you like it or you don't. I don't know how to describe an olive taste. I don't know how to just. I just you bite into it, you got about a centimeter of food, and then you have a pit. If you don't like it, I'm not convincing you to like it.
I'm telling you, I don't like it, but I'll eat it to get some people to shut the fuck up. And then I hate when the people are like, "Oh man, you need a stuffed olive. That'll make you change your mind." All right, what do you want to stuff it in? Goat cheese? Get the fuck out of here. I'll eat it
maybe
though.
maybe some blue cheese stuffed blue cheese olives in a dirty martini. Now that hits
I'm
right.
good. I'm good. Give me an apple martini. Give me every type of martini except the one without the olives that are so highly consumed.
All right, well, you don't like olives. I don't know what to tell you. So if olives were on a shortage, you'd be fine.
I'd be fine. I'd be fine. I tell you what though, if olives was a form of currency, I fuck with olives and I'll have a shit ton of them.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. I guess good thing it's not because it'd be much harder to carry around.
I'll have all the olives. I'll have all the olives. I'll walk around with a jar full of olives. What you want? Stuffed, non-stuffed, pitted, non-pitted? What you want?
I mean, I'm not really picky, to be honest. I don't know if there's a food that I would be like I can't have or that I don't like. But I'm sure it's out there. If it's not a taste thing, it's a consistency thing. I usually don't like consistencies.
Avocado's all about a consistency.
Yeah, but it's like I don't know. I like avocado. It's not one of those weird consistencies to me. Like a mushroom, I used to hate because it's like slimy.
You didn't start liking mushrooms until you started liking mushrooms.
You're right. I'm not going to argue that. Mushrooms are now great. And I don't know why I never liked them.
Mushrooms have always been great. If you ever get like a mushroom soup, it's delish.
Mushroom cream soup?
Yeah, I tell you, you beginning to like mushrooms is very strange and odd because the mushrooms that you initially ate are very gross in taste.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it was just all about like the joy it brought me. So then I was more open to tasting more tastier mushrooms.
Telling you, bro, a shiitake mushroom ain't bad.
Shiitake mushroom is actually really good.
Portobello mushroom, you can make it like a fucking, like an eggplant palm. You literally just take the mushroom, put some sauce and some fresh masa on there, and boom, you got like a nice dinner.
That sounds great, to be honest.
It looks like toad's head.
Toad's head. That don't sound great, but it certainly doesn't sound appetizing.
I hear you, kid. I hear you. I tell you, I never really liked Toad up until I started taking mushrooms. Now in every Mario game, I play Toad.
Oh, I used to always like Toad. Toad was like, because in Mario Kart, Toad had the mushrooms, and Toad was fast. You hit the mushroom, and he like speed boost.
Well, I mean, this is the end of the conversation. That mushrooms are good for you in all aspects.
It's a fact. That's a fact. I do have a random. Unless you have something, I got a random question. Yeah, random question for you.
Fascinating. Sure.
All right. It's a hypothetical question, so it's not like fact. You don't need to know nothing.
I mean, I like to think I'm a half a genius anyway.
All right. I was just preparing you if it was the other half that you didn't have to worry.
That makes sense. Thank you.
All right.
The other half is a fucking idiot. It's bad.
So, if you could fight one person to death and switch lives with them only if you win, who would it be?
If I could fight one person to death and switch lives to them if I was to win, who would it be?
If you were to win. Yeah.
Probably President Biden. I feel like
hold up though.
I feel like it would be an easy win, and then I'd be pretty dominant, and then I could use my platform the way I guess I would want it to.
You're switching lives with him, so you're becoming the president.
Wait a second. I'm switching.
You're not like
I'm not myself in him.
No, you are yourself, but you're now the president of the United States. I don't know if you have any current, that's not going to benefit you at the moment in any way. It's probably just going to frighten you and cause some fucked up shit. I feel like I
guess. All right. I got what you're saying in context, but okay. I guess my thought process was right away. Who is in authority?
The most influential person in America.
Who's weak? I can't choose The Rock. I'm not winning that.
No, he'll kick your ass. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I said Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber may beat you out of you.
He may, but I feel like it's worth a try because he's a pretty cool life.
That would be a pretty fair fight, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna. I thought about Drake, but Drake would put on 40 pounds. He's 200 pounds now.
Drake beats you out of you.
Yeah, Drake is 200 pounds, bro.
Yeah, Drake's a beast. I feel like JB, you would use it to ultimately cheat on his wife, though.
What do you mean?
I mean, he's a faithful, committed, nice guy now in a relationship. So if you switch lives to JB, you're not just gonna, fuck his wife and be committed. You're gonna be JB for, JB 10 years ago when women are just outside, oh my God, Frank G. Like that's what you want.
Well, you never. I mean, listen. However you live your life in that moment, that's your choice, I guess. But
All right. So I mean, I'll be president. You be mega pop star.
all right, fair enough. Fair enough. The next president of the United States, Chris Marshall.
I mean, my thought process was just like he's a pretty powerful dude that I'm pretty sure I kick shit at him.
So like, I think an answer could be like Jeff Bezos. He's like very like bag of
Bro,
milk.
he is ripped. What are you saying? He kicks shit at
What?
him.
No, he's not.
Bro, are you out of your mind? Have you ever seen Jeff Bezos?
Yeah, he's not like.
He's a gorilla.
What are you talking about?
Bro, he's pretty like Beast. He's an old man that's like Beast, bro, and bald.
What does bald have to do with it?
I mean, I think I'm gonna be bald at his age, so we got that covered.
So you try you're trying to emphasize like bald is tough.
Listen, you're the douchebag. Before we got onto this podcast, said how my hairline looks so good, I get any female I want. And to say that to someone who doesn't have a good hairline, it was hurtful and offensive.
Wait. I didn't say you had the nice. What did you say? I said you had the nicest hairline. I said
you have the nicest hairline, and I don't.
First of all, I invited you to this Zoom, and you said, "Oh wow, you think you're all that because you have a fucking hairline, a nice hairline." Oh no, you actually said you think you get all the bitches because you got.
Whoa! I do not call
hairline.
bitches a derogatory form.
It wasn't derogatory. It wasn't derogatory.
All right.
It might sound derogatory to the people listening, but it wasn't. So I don't know what you're saying. I just said. Then I responded with,
fresh cut. My boy got a fresh cut.
This is probably the same. I don't know if it's the same haircut you made fun of, but.
No, it wasn't, because when you got that haircut, you called me to shit on my haircut. You're a real Staten Island douche.
Staten Island douche. All right. All I'm saying is I don't think Jeff Bezos is a brolic guy. He's not a gorilla.
I think you should Google Jeff Bezos. Maybe Bill Gates you could fuck up. Jeff Bezos, I don't
Jeff
know.
Bezos is my height.
All right. Bro, get in the ring with JP, man. I got Biden. I know I'm winning that. I got that dub. I tell you what, too, that was the most thoughtful, charismatic answer you could probably get from your boy.
What?
I mean, I answered that question intelligently.
I guess. I don't know if you did, because you and president right now would have no idea what to do. You've never been a politician in your life.
I mean, you got people for that.
What would you? All right, so you're president. You're Joe Biden. What do you do now about what's going on in Afghanistan?
I collect the data and facts.
And then, okay, which everyone does.
Okay.
What's the next move?
I review the data and facts. I'm telling you, I'm very pro. I know how to do this politics shit.
Yeah. All I'm saying is you could have been a cool ass pop star with me.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, you just want to cheat on your wife. All right, I'm heading off the show. It was a great question by you, Frank G. Good question. I also appreciate you getting me out of jail. Thank you so much. Your birthday is in 2 weeks. Your birthday gift is the dopest gift in all of gifts, and you'll see it when you turn 30.
I'm excited, and I'm excited to talk to you guys again next week. Peace and love.